Today we're going to talk about exactly what to do in your first 30 days as an SDR to get promoted. What you might not realize is if you're trying to get into tech sales, putting together a 30-day plan and presenting it in your interview process and sharing it with your interviewers and the hiring manager will help you stand out from the competition. When I landed an inside sales role at Google Cloud, I presented a 30, 60, 90-day plan that helped me stand out from the competition. The good news is putting together a 30-day plan doesn't take a lot of work, and I'm going to tell you exactly what to put in it, but it's a game changer in the interview process. If you get value out of this video, make sure to give the like button a love tap, and make sure to subscribe for weekly videos committed to empowering you to break into tech sales and use the career path to create more freedom and personal power in your life. The first thing to put on your 30-day plan is to meet with all the top performers at your company, including SDRs and AEs, take notes on what made them successful, and model after their success. I interviewed a Harvard professor on my channel, Frank Cespedes, and he said, the number one way to learn in tech sales and any type of sales is modeling behavior. That means figure out what the top performers are doing and model after them and execute. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. The roadmap to success has already been created for you by the people who have gone before you. So ask top performers for their time, and if you want, offer buying them a coffee, and take notes on their top stories from the field, how they handle discovery calls, their best email templates. You get the point. Ask them a million questions, take great notes, and follow in their footsteps. If you want to go above and beyond, ask to shadow their calls so you can take notes on how they're actually executing in real customer conversations. Call shadowing is something I highly encourage you to do if the company that you end up working at doesn't already set you up to shadow calls in the first place. The second thing to put in your 30-day plan is to set an intention to build a great relationship with your manager. What I've seen in my tech sales career is that your manager can make or break your experience regardless of how great the company you're at is. If you have a good relationship with your manager, they will be your champion to get promoted, they will invest in you, but if you have a bad relationship with your manager, they're the ones who can boot you out the door, honestly. I've seen that happen where talented sales individuals didn't see eye to eye with their manager, and the friction led them to leave the company, or they ended up getting put on a plan. So you want to make sure you set the intention to invest in building that relationship and understanding what makes your manager tick, what motivates them, how they like to communicate, and adapt to those things. You're mostly going to have an opportunity to build a relationship with your manager in your one-on-ones when you're meeting on a weekly basis. Beyond understanding your manager and what makes them tick and how they like to communicate, make sure to show that you're taking notes and implementing their feedback. Any mentor or manager is going to greatly appreciate when you show that you're coachable and you can take in feedback and implement it. The third thing you're going to want to put in your 30-day plan is to align with your account executives and build great relationships with them. If you can show a strong effort and produce results for your account executives early and get them a meeting at an account that they want to break into, that will build a lot of trust. And when you cultivate that relationship, it can turn into a great mentorship where they teach you what it takes to actually close deals, and they prepare you to get promoted to account executive, and they are your champion who speaks highly of you to hiring managers when it gets time to go for promotion. Even if you didn't get a meeting but you got a response, that's a great opportunity to show you're putting in legwork, and your account executive can give you feedback on how to handle objections. This is a way to build more trust and more of a relationship. The fourth thing you're going to want to put in your 30-day plan is to build cold call flows or cold call scripts and come up with responses to top objections that you're going to see in the field. The way you're going to build these assets is by talking to account executives and top performing SDRs to learn from them. And you're going to build these sales assets to draw from in any type of sales interaction, whether it's making a cold call and leaving a voicemail, or LinkedIn outreach, or sending an email. And by investing in building these assets and getting them validated by top performers, you will set yourself up to accelerate your success. It really pays off to build these foundational sales weapons that you're going to be deploying out in the field. The fifth item you're going to want to put in your 30-day plan is role-playing with peers by doing hypothetical cold call interactions and discovery call interactions. Aside from modeling behavior, one of the most important ways to learn in sales is to learn by doing, because sales really is a performance art, and role-playing is a way to do and execute in a controlled environment where you don't have the risk of being rejected by an actual customer. So find a peer that you have good rapport with and practice your cold calls and role play hypothetical scenarios that will prepare you to execute and deliver out in the field. The sixth item you're gonna wanna add in your 30-day plan is beginning to build a LinkedIn presence. Begin adding potential customers and other connections with personalized LinkedIn requests, and start to post marketing material from your company that positions you as a thought leader and someone bringing value. And that will set the stage for you to have a really strong LinkedIn prospecting game, which is actually critically important. LinkedIn is a great way to reach out to customers because you can make things very personalized by looking at their LinkedIn profile and their interests and past work experience, and also putting a face to a name. And you can check out another video I made on creating a great LinkedIn profile for tech sales if you'd like. And the 7th item you're gonna wanna put in your 30-day plan is to start taking action and making your first cold calls. Don't wait for the perfect conditions. Start doing and start learning through failure and feedback. Sales truly is a performance art where you need to become a professional doer, and this is your opportunity to do just that. Have courage and dive in and iterate your way to greatness. I hope this video was helpful and laid out a clear roadmap for what you need to do in your first 30 days as an SDR, and that you can build your own 30-day plan to differentiate you in your interview process. When you're talking to the recruiter at your dream tech sales company, tell them about your 30-day plan and ask them to show it to the hiring managers, and it will really go a long way. If you guys want more help on breaking into tech sales, then feel free to email me at chrisbussingchannel@gmail.com. I offer complimentary coaching sessions, and I'd love to learn about your vision and goals and offer a few insights to help you on your journey. And make sure to subscribe for weekly videos committed to empowering you to break into tech sales and live your best life. Happy selling and happy living, and I'll see you in the next one.